Today we receive the blessing of the messages directly given from ancient whales. Ancient whales are coming, flapping their tails, ready to provide us with ancient knowledge of the times of Lemuria, of the times of Atlantis, of what those souls who were there, what those souls are still feeling and suffering today. The despair that those souls felt, especially the ones who drowned in the times of Atlantis, especially those who were the light workers, who drowned in massive destruction, are still feeling the despair in their hearts, in their souls, crystallized despair in their souls, carried through time and space all the way to today. Those are the souls, many of them, coming incarnated at this moment in time, coming to liberate again, to liberate again human beings, coming with more power, more knowledge, more preparation than ever before. Those souls now are determined, but they need to heal their crystallized soul despair from that time, from the time they were in the purity of the heart, in the conscious heart, and against their will, against their force, they were forced to stop. They were pushed, shoved, drowned in despair. But knowing that the soul is eternal, and these souls who are incarnated today on planet Earth and who are feeling that connection again, they're feeling that force again to complete their jobs, complete what they came here to do. And now they're gaining clarity and they're healing their crystallized despair through the connection that they are allowing by themselves, allowing that connection to fulfill their hearts again without blocking it in their subconscious, because knowing that that connection is so valuable, so strong, and can be so pure, and so much clarity can be given, that the fear of the remembrance of having suffered so greatly may block those souls from achieving again what they were meant to do. But we are protecting those souls right now. We're giving those souls come together and in a circle receive an abundant wash, an abundant clearing for your despair to be dissolved right now. In this very moment, close your eyes. If you feel that you are in that circle for a reason, if you feel that you're listening to these words for a reason right now, just close those eyes of yours and reach again and travel through the portal of energy given to you at this moment in time and wash all these walls of distress that in your subconscious mind are keeping you away from realizing that the knowledge you're receiving is for one purpose only, and that purpose is to embody this frequency again. To embody it, to feel it, to live it, to act upon it, to be it. That is the real I am. I am there. I am in it. And once you are in it, and you can experience more and more and more and more of this union. Let's call it union with the ether. Then you can be, your life purpose can be of attunement for others. You can be doing your work. You can help. With that connection, if everything is just knowledgeable through that comes knowledge that comes through your brain, if that knowledge only comes through your brain and doesn't lower itself to feeling it through the connection, through the traveling to the ether, through that empowerment that the ether brings back to you in that portal, if that is only connected through your mind and through your ego, it will go nowhere. Understand that you might look like the most knowledgeable person on planet Earth. You might know all the right words, but do you have that frequency in your cells? Do you have that connection right now in your cells? That connection is your fuel to do well, to do the good for others, to inspire others, to be of purpose again. Right now, that planet Earth needs her children. The powerful light workers are needed to come back again and to do their life purpose. They are being called. The whales are calling you again. In those times, in ancient times, Aboriginal peoples used to call the whales with conscious, beautiful sounding, sea conscious. And they are being used. That sound, that frequency is the calling that you are receiving right now. And it's through that sound, that calling, that you're being called again to come back with more integrity, with more clarity, so you can be of use again. So this is a calling for all the ancient light workers to receive their power again, to imbue their cells again with the nourishment coming from ancient times of knowledge. That nourishment is transforming the cells right now into active light. These cells all over your bodies and ether, your own auric field, is right now activating these light cells. And it is up to you to allow more. Right now, close your eyes and just feel the cells becoming ignited with light. Feel the sound. Hear that sound through time and space. The angels are singing right now. It is the call of ancient knowledge brought back to you through your ears and heart center. And by you allowing more, in the next few days, you will feel that allowance having reached your physical body, not only your subconscious. A tsunami of bliss is coming your way. A tsunami of joy is coming your way, just because you're allowing this remembrance. So many of you are putting the pieces of history, of ancient history, the pieces together in that puzzle of knowledge, of ancient knowledge. And yes, we are allowing that to happen, but without the feeling, without the experience of what it is like to have ancient knowledge back in your field, to absorb it and to be it. Why do you always say that ancient human beings, ancient creatures, ancient ones had the knowledge? You're blocking that knowledge from entering your souls by always reciting and decreting that those beings that lived in ancient times, the giants, the aliens as you call them, the ancient ones had knowledge. Why are you saying that? Why are you decreting that? Yes, the pyramids were built with ancient knowledge, ancient power, and you are those ancient souls. You can bring back to you that knowledge. You can allow that knowledge to come in you with clarity. It is not because you have this new body of, being 60 years old or 30 or 20 or 70 years old in this new body of yours that your soul cannot remember again what it did in those ancient times, who it was. So we want to offer more and more that connection, that remembrance, that unification of knowledge between the soul of each light worker. We're talking 4 light workers here. We're not talking for souls that are not here to do this work. Not all of the souls on planet Earth existing at this moment in times are the ones bringing back the knowledge. So today we are specifically talking for the ones who are the ancient souls incarnated again on planet Earth to bring back the knowledge. And we need you to understand that the knowledge is not achievable through your brain cells. It is brought to you back through the portal of energy into your field, into your knowing. That is how we are accessing, allowing this knowledge to be brought back to you. So it is only in allowance, in silence, in prayer, in meditation, an altered state of consciousness, not through plant medicine, but through natural ways. You do not need plant medicine to access this. What you need is to be fully conscious so you can write it down. When you get these incredible moments of knowing, take a pen and a paper and write it down. Put it on paper right now. In altered state of consciousness, naturally, you're still allowing that part of your brain to put it down on paper. And that's why we advise that to be fully activated in your conscious way, in your conscious day. So you can really bring knowledge that is of use. There is no use for you to know that you can access all of this knowledge if you don't bring it back as tangible knowledge. If you're just there allowing your ego to say, oh, I can feel, I can talk to trees, I can do this, I can do that. Yes, you can. We agree that you can. But we need help and healing for planet Earth right now. We need to activate that. Not necessarily the ego that knows you can achieve that. The ego has enough food, believe me. The ego has enough food to harm you in potential, unlimited potential. So put the ego aside. The fact that you are able to do this, do not feed your ego the fact that you're able to do this. Allow the information, allow the remembrance to come through your heart, to your heart, and then that heart gives the information to the brain so that the brain can write it down, and those written words will bring useful help and healing to planet Earth, which is what is needed right now. So that clarity is brought to the human beings who are willing to listen to you, so that they can calm down their own egos as well, and calm down their own crazy monkey brains that are creating all these destructive stories, that are creating ways and more ways to destroy planet Earth. You need to connect to the remembrance of your soul's journey and provide that help and healing with clarity for those who have access to power on planet Earth to make changes that can help human beings, changes that can heal the planet. That is what we want to tell you today. So with this, we offer you an enormous blessing in your work. Many of you, light workers, are starting your journey. Some of you have been on this journey for 30, 40 years. We bless you all to have more and more connection, more and more clarity, and to bring to those in need more and more help and healing, tangible help and healing, so that they too can feel at ease in their existence, can understand their lives, and can step back with the crazy monkey brain. Give it some time to sleep. Give it some rest time. For those who are confused and who are in pain, they need the medicine of the heart. They need that medicine. They need that vibration that calms the heart, that calms their monkey brain, not that activates their monkey brain with more and more stories of fear, of all the potential of destruction for this planet Earth. Because human monkey brain loves destruction and fear and duality and pain and anger and envy. That is your monkey brain. Recognize that. Put that monkey brain to sleep. Give your real self a chance to connect to the immensity of the benevolence, of source energy, of creative intelligence, of all that is connected to you, because you're alive, you're a human being alive, so you can have some of this honey as well. Even if your journey on planet Earth was not to be a light worker, and was not to provide light, that was not your work. Light worker, providing light to others. Even if your journey, your soul was not meant to do that work, you can receive some of the extra bliss. You can receive that honey. You can nourish yourself with milk and honey, as the ancients used to do. So simple. Nourish your soul with milk and honey. Nourish your physical body with pure foods, with pure water. Take time to admire nature and to pray to the morning sun, and Admire the evening sunsets and feel the love that connection brings you. Feel it in your guts, in your cells. Just through breath, just to listen to these words brings you the frequency in your cells of the healing love of the universe. And that is already your milk and honey for today. Bringing it into your heart area by silent and by admiration to nature and recognition of your aliveness, of your beautiful body that is a computer that brings you so much joy when you connect with it in a simple way. And when you give a little break to the monkey brain, when you allow the monkey brain to take a little holiday, give it some nasty foods. That's what it likes. Keep for yourself the milk and honey. Keep it for your heart and absorb it to all your cells until you start feeling that your cells have light and that your ears are hearing sacred sounds and that your physical body is transforming. Thank you. Stay as much as you can today in this feeling of unconditional love that the universe brings you. Thank you.